Hey Canucks fans, Merry Christmas. Today I want to present to you my grown-up Canucks Christmas list. I'm Clay Emo, I'm at Canuck Clay on Twitter. I'm at Clayton Emo on Instagram. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. This is my Canucks take, all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Friday, December the 25th. This is where you get Canucks insight that's positive and timely. First and foremost, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you, to your families, to your friends. And thank you. Thank you for your loyal support, whether it's been over the past little bit, the entire year, or on the many years that I've been here on YouTube. I appreciate you, and you know that I have some, not massive plans, but some plans for the new year to continue to grow this channel. So you know that I appreciate you very much. I hope you're having a good, safe holiday. You're being smart. You're obeying the provincial health rules, and that you're still finding ways to make this holiday special. I was at Mass this morning. We did a nice Zoom call, my family with my brother Jason and his wife and 5 kids, and my mother as well. So that was a lot of fun. Over lunchtime, did the gift opening, and then I'm gonna just enjoy some family time for the rest of the day. And yesterday, thanks for the great feedback on both videos I released. My interview with Chris Faber, and of course my latest Canucks Christmas Carol. This one was called, it's to the tune of the 98 Degrees hit called This Gift. We made it Nate Schmidt. We talked about Nate Schmidt, Brayden Holtby. Of course, it was Marie. It was me and Marie doing another collab, this time from our respective living rooms. And I got some really good feedback. Thank you. Nate Schmidt even reached out to me. Well, he hasn't messaged me yet, but he liked it both on Instagram and on Twitter. So that was kind of cool to get that. And yeah, I'm very happy that for some of the feedback that we got. Canucks still haven't shared it yet, but maybe they will. The Christmas isn't over as I record this. And also I did a quick interview with CTV about the season coming up and a bit about my song. So hopefully they'll use a bit of that footage on the 6 o'clock news tonight. Okay, so for today, a lot of times we make Christmas lists, whether we are 46 years old. Oh, by the way, I hope you guys noticed that I dressed up for you today. Whether you're 46 years old or you're 6 years old, we make Christmas lists. And I thought I would come up with a list of 5 things that I really hope for, for the Canucks. And I asked Santa to grant these things for the Canucks for this upcoming 2020-2021 season. The first thing that I hope for is general health for the entire team. We always want our guys to be healthy. We knew that it was always tough playing being the westmost team in the entire league, sometimes cross-continent flights and road trips. We all knew that Vancouver had the toughest travel schedule. So there'll still be a lot of travel this year, right? Flying to and from, the other side of the country to Ontario and to Quebec. But at least we're staying on one side of the border. But I think more importantly, all the Canadian teams are going to have to do that. I think more importantly, look at the Canucks, and they're not that deep. They got high-end talent, of course, in the top 6, and in guys like Hughes and Schmidt, but not a lot of depth when it comes to a bottom 6 or a third pairing. So my first wish, and I think it's the most important one, is I wish for general health for the entire team, because we're only 1 or 2 major injuries away from getting really thin really quickly, even with a taxi squad attached. So general health for the entire team. Number 2, I wish for a good, strong, consistent winger for Bo Horvat. I'm not talking about his left side. Tanner Pearson's good, and it's a good fit there. But I'm talking about the right side. And whether that is a guy like Jake Virtanen stepping up, that's fine with me. Whether it is Jake Virtanen stepping up on the top line with Pettersson Miller, and that means Besser playing with Horvat, that's fine with me. But it's all contingent on Jake, of course. I don't think we're to worry too much about Brock. Or if it means them still bringing in someone from the free agent wire. Now, potential candidates are starting to drop a little bit, like Duclair got signed, and then Eric Holla got signed a couple of days ago. But you never know. They could still, especially if Michael Furlan goes on LTIR, you have a bit of money that you can play with. So my second wish is a consistent, strong, reliable winger for Bo Horvat that helps on the defensive side, but also can pitch in offensively. My third wish is for a strong season for Olli Juolevi. And ever since he got drafted way back in 2015, 5th overall, we've seen guys drafted after him that have done a lot better. And I've never called him a bust. I've never been too worried. But I think 5 years after the draft year, even though defensemen take longer to develop, you want to see something. And that he has a wonderful opportunity right in front of him this season, a compact season, compressed season. So even if he doesn't make the top 6, you know he's going to get in at some point. I do think he's going to make the top 6 as the third left wing winger, left wing blue liner behind Quinn Hughes and Alex Edler. So a strong, full, healthy season for Olli Juolevi. Doesn't have to, blow everyone's socks off, but he does have to play strong consistently and show why we picked him so high at 5th overall in the 2015 draft. And it's not even just to validate or justify that pick. It's because we could use him and we need a strong option on that third pairing on the left side. So number 3, a strong, full season, healthy season for Olli Juolevi. My 4th wish is that Thatcher Demko gets off to a really good start. And we don't know this is going to happen for sure. We don't worry that it's not going to happen, but we know the last time he played 3 stellar games, game 5, 6, 7 against Vegas, way back in late August, early September. And we want him to continue that. Not that there's momentum, there's a 3-month break, or 4-month break by the time they get going. But in January, once they get going, I would love Demko to have a good start for his own confidence, for the team's confidence. And you don't want to already start to have a goalie controversy because Demko can't play or he's not playing well. Then you bring in Holtby and Holtby does really well, which I still hope he does. But then more importantly, then that you already start to raise questions. We already don't know what the goalie breakdown is going to be. I've always thought that Demko will get about 55% of the starts and Holtby will get 45% of the starts. Then if we make it to the playoffs, you figure out who's the best goaltender, who's been playing the best from there. But I definitely think that a strong start for Thatcher Demko would be a really good thing. And I think a strong start for the entire team. This wasn't on my list, but I'll do it as a 4B or 4A or 4B, along with a strong start for Demko, a strong start for the whole team. With a compressed schedule, you can't afford to fall behind too quickly. It's going to be too hard to make up ground. And I think Travis Green's teams have always done well in October. Of course, this is going to be January, but they've always done really well in the first month of play. That has a lot to do with you being a younger team. And before injury set in. So a strong start for the team, but especially for Thatcher Demko is my 4th wish. And number 5, my Canucks wish is, smooth transitions for Nate Schmidt and Braden Holtby. I don't anticipate any issues, actually. They're both veteran guys. They've won a lot before. Nate Schmidt especially seems to have such a fun, easygoing, carefree attitude that I think he's going to bring a lot of lightness to the team, a lot of fun and creativity to the team, and he's going to bring a lot to the room, and I think it's going to translate to the way he plays, and I think he's going to do great. I think he's going to really hit his groove really quickly here, but you never know. But that's my hope for Nate Schmidt. And for Braden Holtby as well, he seems, maybe not as carefree, but certainly very laid back, just in the way he is, very respectful, a good veteran. So I think him and Thatcher Demko are going to make a really good pairing, a great combination in the net for the Vancouver Canucks. So I wish that as well. So to wrap up, to conclude, my 5 wishes for me. Number 1, general health for the entire team. Number 2, a strong, consistent winger for Bo Horvat. Number 3, an entire healthy season for Olli Juolevi. Number 4, a strong start for Thatcher Demko and by extension the entire team. And number 5, smooth transitions for 2 of our new players in Nate Schmidt and in Braden Holtby. And lastly, I wish health and happiness to all of you Canucks fans, those of you watching this on YouTube. I appreciate you. I appreciate your loyalty to me and generally the maturity and the thoughtfulness in the comments, all those things. This is a joy to do. I want to continue doing it and continue to do it even better in the new year. So I thank you and I appreciate you. And I don't take you for granted at all. And I guess for Canucks fans, by extension on Twitter, that they don't fight so much, but maybe that's unavoidable. Okay, Canucks fans, leave a comment below. I'd love to know what you think of my Canucks wish list and maybe add some wishes of your own to my list. Leave a comment. I'd love to read, react, and reply. It feels like Sunday, or it feels like the weekend already, so I feel like asking you for questions from Ask Me Anything. But no, I'll save that for tomorrow because today's only Friday. So, but leave a comment about my wish list and add your wishes to it as well. Maybe come up with a massive wish list that we can present to, I don't know. If we don't present it to the team, maybe we just present it to ourselves. But let me know what you think. Subscribe if you'd like to. Like this video if you'd like to. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. And most importantly today, have a very safe, a very merry, and a very blessed Christmas. God bless, and go Canucks go.